Hello and welcome inside the barn at Hillside Homestead. Somebody on my Facebook page asked if they could see the inside of the barn, which is sort of new, it's only about a year old, and how I have it set up for winter. The chickens and the sheep are sharing the barn, so I'm going to do my best to show you. The light's not very good and the angles are tight. And anyway, to start with, here's probably my most exciting thing. So the barn was added on to an existing workshop and garage. I have a hydrant where there's water, so I can easily get the water from here straight into the barn. So that makes it super duper easy for me, which is really, really nice. I've held a lot of water in my life. Yeah, and there's the chickens. Yep. Too many roosters. A whole bunch got hatched out here last year. So anyway, this is where we're drinking water right now. The sheep and the chickens are sharing. There's a little base heater, and I'm just filling up a garden bucket every day with fresh, clean water. So there's a continuous supply of fresh, clean water. There's 4 stalls like this one, and they go down along here. So the light's pouring in and making the picture bad. But here's a chicken. I named him Mr. B. He came with all the broilers, and he's younger, and he is aloof from all the other chickens. And I think he's going to live in the barn his whole life. Usually I keep the chickens in a chicken house. So it's going to make it bad when they start laying eggs because they think they're going to live in the barn, but they really live in the chicken house. So that's my problem. So here's this little cattle panel or hog panel. The hole cut out at the bottom. Let's see if somebody will show you. This is sort of like a creep feeder. It allows the chickens to go in and out, but not the sheep. Otherwise, the sheep would eat all the chicken grain. Go on there, Missy. Go on in. Show everybody how it's done. Go on. There you go. There you go. That's how we do it. Very good. All right, so down here is the main aisle of the barn, and the light's pouring at the end, so that's making the picture bad. And this big stall here is where I stored all the hay that I'm going to feed the sheep this winter. See, it goes down. Oh, light's really, really bad. It's barn. There's Mr. B again. Hey, Mr. B. So we have the sheep and some chickens in here. I gave the sheep a little special grain, but they didn't eat much of it, so the chickens are getting it. The sheep are eating their hay. Hello, girls. How are you? Yeah? And here's another stall on this side. They're kind of laying their eggs in here. There's a big stall on this side. And then down here, there's a door. This is double Dutch door, so the bottom part of the door is closed right now. But I have another piece of a hog panel in front of there with a cutout for the chickens, so the chickens can get out, but the sheep stay in. And those buckets are just filled with bricks and rocks, so they make weights like door openers and door gate holder-uppers, that sort of thing. Just using what I have. And outside of this one, where the sheep are, this sliding barn door is open. So if anybody wants to go outside, they can. I don't know, there's a couple feet of snow, I suppose. So there's a small little fence right outside of here. That fence down there, that's where the my compost pile is for the barn for right now. And it's snowing. And it's been snowing, and so nice and cold. It's what it's supposed to do. Maybe it's a little bit early this year. This much deep cold. And then out of this double Dutch door, let's see if we can get past the light pouring in. So you can see how pretty it is. It really is just gorgeous. And so the barn is nice and close to the house. And it's attached right to my garage and my workshop. So all the supplies are together. And it makes me one happy, happy camper. So that's it. That's my little winter setup. So then I walk back this way. Ooh, the light's a lot better on this side. Walk back this way. Oh, we passed the sheep. They're still over there. Light pouring in, making a bad picture. Over this way. Chickens watering. Chickens feeding. And back into here, where the workshop is, where I keep the water and the tools. And through that door to the left, that's the garage part of the barn, where my car is, and straw and some other things are stored. So that's it from a very cold and snowy and quiet Hillside Homestead. Bye-bye.